All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, and 1. Bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time is your time. It's always time to bundle up and make this money. Let's make this money, guys. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. We show you that trading can be not as difficult, because trading is only as difficult as you make it. It truly is. It truly is. So let me go ahead and post this in my group really quick. There we go. All right, good stuff, guys. Let's look at what Bitcoin's doing after we look at the crypto bubbles. After we look at the crypto bubbles, we do have on the daily looks all right. You know, we have, I think this is a WorldCoin, 24.7%. We have AI16Z up 17%. We have Ray coming up. We have Virtual coming up. Hype coming up as well. Again, I do love Hype. I love Ray. I love Jupiter. And Jupiter's down right now. So Jupiter may be one to pick up. Now, one thing that I don't like doing is I don't like getting into coins that have pumped 50, 80%. I like getting them before. And of course, for the VIP group, we entered this one a few days ago, and I'm positive we're doing really great. But these are just some that we're looking at. Well, let's go to the hourly time frame, and we have Jupiter coming down. We have Lido. This is another one that I like. We have Fartcoin down 2.8%, so it's nothing too bad. I mean, on the hourly, it's looking up, so it's real good. All right. If you have any questions, guys, let me know. This is your 1 hour of free mentorship. Extremely important, 1 hour free mentorship. If you have questions on trading, whether it's how to enter, what do you look at, what makes a good trade from a bad trade, let me know these questions. There are no dumb questions. There are only questions we haven't thought of yet, or what? Questions we've already had. There's really nothing else. Questions we've either had before or we haven't thought of yet. Those are the only 2 types of questions. So do not feel embarrassed by asking a question that you may think is dumb. Because again, they're either questions we've had when we first started or we never asked. Maybe we were embarrassed. But I want you to know that here on this channel, you will make money. Not financial advice, but you will make money. Man, I can't stress how important that is. Let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin and let's see what we got here. We got Dave Peaq in the house. Dave Peaq, what's up, my friend? What is going on? Thank you, man, for making that chat rate go up. Appreciate it greatly. For anybody else who's here, definitely, let me know in the chat. I do see some people in here. Don't be lurkers. Don't be lurkers. Let me know you're here, and let's go and get started. Let's get started. So we're looking at Bitcoin. Man, it's cold outside. 29 degrees. There is snow, either snow or ice. I don't know. I haven't ventured outside to actually see what it is. I just opened the door, stepped outside on the porch. I said, "Yep, it's very white outside. Very white." All right. Now, as far as Bitcoin goes, Bitcoin doesn't want to step outside either. It wants to stay inside. It's nice and warm down here. It doesn't want to go out here. Out here it's too cold. Out here but it'd make us smile. It really would. If we get a bounce off of this zone, we're looking at Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame. We saw the price here. And my thought process at the time was I would love to see Bitcoin come up to around the same area, then get rejected and come back down. This is healthy. This is really healthy. This will show that it's a double top. Now, in addition to the double top, I do not want to see it break below this level. If it breaks below this level, then we have a measured move roughly around 95.7, roughly around there. Now, why don't I want it to go to that area? I would love to see it come down, and sure enough, it went up, not as high as I was hoping for, but it did go into our zone, started coming down. You can call this whatever you want. I just simply called it an area of possible retracement. Doesn't mean that it will, but when it does, it makes you feel good because your thought process is playing out. Came in here into our rejection zone or selling pressure, again, whatever you want to call it, whatever makes you feel good. I just know this makes me money when this plays out for my thought process. So it came down, broke below our 9 SMA and started bouncing off of our 50 SMA, starting to come down, breaking below our 50 SMA on the 1 hour time frame. And my thought process yesterday was, if it does this, I would like to see a bounce right around this area. Why? We have a low, higher low, and potentially a higher low. This would show strength. And for every pattern trader out there, they would see we have about equal highs, not this, but what we were looking at, and then higher lows, which creates an ascending triangle, which is bullish. Now it did make a lower high, and I would like to see the price come down a little bit more and potentially bounce around the 200 SMA on the 1 hour time frame. Bounce around here, creating once again a higher low, and then continuing up. And this time, this is what I would like to see. So now today's thought process, now that we have more data, I would like to see this price coming down to around here. Again, higher lows coming up here. Now I don't want it to do a lower high. I really don't. This, in my opinion, is not good, because not only are we doing higher lows, which is good, but now we're creating lower highs, and it's creating like a triangle. I don't want a triangle. I want this. I want it to break out of this level to come up here, and then now it can do this. Come down, come up again, now do this in here, and now break up. This is what I would like to see. For this one, let's do it in blue. Today is blue. Now, what I don't want to happen is for it to, from here, come up, do a lower high, say about here, then come down. Well, no, it would have to break this level. Well, no, if it comes down even further. Okay, let me redraw this. Because if it doesn't come down and come up and it goes up from here, let's draw that scenario. So let's say it goes up from here, it does a lower high, comes down and breaks this level, not good. But still doing a higher low, which would be good, but then a lower high and then breaks the level, that's not good. So this is in blue. And then for this one, let's go ahead and do some smiley faces, clone, and let's do this in blue. So this would be blue for today. And then this, let's do this one, clone this. Whoa. Come here, sad face. Sad face. I said, come here. Oh my gosh. What's up with these sad faces? Come on. There we go. Let's do this one right here. Let me fix you a little bit. There we go. Let's do this one blue. And this is today's thought process. So today is January 22nd. Almost done with January, guys. Almost done with January. Let's go and change the background to blue so everything matches. This is what I don't want to see. We go up, lower high. There we go, mic back on. Lower high, and then breaking this low. We don't want to see that. That's bearish. Because now we have a higher percentage, higher likelihood of it creating. So here's our pivot, breaking this low and then breaking this low. Now, if this happens, my VIP members already know that this is what we're looking for. If the price action closes underneath this level, Well, now, yeah, we'll keep it this level. If it breaks below this level, if we're in profit in coins, we're going to sell 50% of them. If it breaks below this level and we're profiting coins, we're going to sell the rest. Because we do not want to get caught if it breaks our bounce zone, which is 90.7. Absolutely don't. Let's see who's here. We got Tano in the house. What's up, my friend? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Appreciate you greatly. Appreciate you greatly. We got Sam in the house. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. We have Crypto Coin Mindset. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for being here. Friday's coming up. We're looking forward to Friday. Friday's when we just kick back on Crypto Coin Mindset's channel. It's called Crypto on the Rocks. And what we do is we crack open a code one. We talk crypto. We talk about life. We talk about touching grass. We talk about pretty much anything. And it's a really good time just to kind of unwind from the week. And I absolutely love looking forward to being on there. Now, I remember many months back on my YouTube homepage, it showed that he was live. And I said, all right, cool. You know, it was Friday night, Crypto on the Rocks. I click on it and I see it and say, oh, you know, it's pretty cool. You know, just a couple of dudes just hanging out. And he had the link so I could join, and I joined, and we just started talking. And dude is a cool dude, down to earth, doesn't show anything, he's not trying to scam you out of anything. And like, we clicked right away. And of course, his group, all of his people, you know, again, great people. And that's one thing you want to find. You want to find somebody who is genuinely good. And they normally have friends that are genuinely good. Now, of course, I do have friends that are acquaintances that are friends with other people who, in my opinion, are evil. They have an evil heart, and they have a I will step on your back to elevate myself mentality. And some of the people that I'm associated with, they have those people in their kind of circle. But that's neither here nor there. All right, moving on. We got Al in the house. See here, Mr. Intuition, what's good? Blessings, and let's go, guys, let's go. Guys, we're gonna make so much money in the next 10, 12 months. It's gonna be ridiculous. Making money is gonna be easy. So you can see all these groups, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. You're gonna see all these groups doing that. But what they're not gonna show you is how to keep it. I am showing you how to keep your money. I am showing you the levels you need to do. I'm warning you about the certain time frames, the segments of the market. So be very careful with the other people. Let's just say that. Be careful with the other people. That's all I got. All right, moving on. Yeah, we got Matthew in the house. What's up, Matthew? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you greatly. Now, if you have any questions, regarding to trading, let me know. Once again, this is 1 hour of free mentorship. We're going to go over Bitcoin. We're almost done with Bitcoin. Then after that, we're going to go with your coins. And if you don't have any coins, we'll just look at some coins that we've been looking at. And if you are not a YouTube member, I recommend becoming a YouTube member. Now, when you're a YouTube member, you get access not only to these very cool emojis like this, a bingo and a bango, but you also get access to videos that I do for members only. Now here, Binance did an alpha listing that, in my opinion, is pretty important. Here, just talking about going down the rabbit hole, you know, and really quick videos, just showing you whether it's steps of thought process or showing you steps of research. Everything I show you here is going to make you money. And I have different levels of memberships. Of course, the main goal is for you to join the VIP membership. And I don't have that loaded up, and we will look at that later. But here I'm showing you a bunch of different things. Look at this one. Oh, this is an exit plan. This is just an excerpt from the live streams. So I recommend watching these live streams. I had somebody yesterday ask me, you know, how do I, you know, do pivot points? How do I do levels? I said, man, I'm showing you all this stuff. I'm showing you all this stuff in the videos. And not only that, but ask me questions. Ask me questions. All right. So here's the VIP information. If you want to get it, you save money by doing the yearly, like a lot of money. Plus you get an extra free month. For more information on that, reach out to me on Telegram. Reach out to me on Telegram and I will give you information on it. But I give you a lot of, like, all my videos are made to make you money. All right, moving on. Moving on. Okay. Let's see here. So here, let me get this cough out of the way. All right. Very good. Okay, let's go down the list. Oh yeah, I love being on Crypto on the Rocks. Yeah, it's a good time. Good time. Let's see here, going down the list. All right, good stuff. Good stuff, guys. So this is what I'm looking at for Bitcoin, and it's just level by level. You know, I made a video for my VIP group earlier. I know this is getting really messy. I made a video for my group earlier in reference to this top line and this bottom line. This is pretty much our zone. This is our, I wouldn't call it a range. It's not a range until you get 2 touches minimum on one side at least. But this is the potential start of a range. Right now you can see that currently it's in this. Let me go ahead and just clear out all this. I'm not going to delete it, but I'm just going to clear it out. Hold down Shift. Oh, not that one. From this one to this. Hold down Shift. What am I doing? Create new group. Get out of here, drawings. All right. We can kind of see that we have this. Let's go here. We go a little bit tighter. Yeah, we can actually go tight. So I have the candle wick to the candle body, which also lines up with this wick. Now, depending on how you want to draw, you can do from candle body to candle body, or candle wick to candle wick, or candle body to candle wick. To me, the correct way is wherever you get more touches. With, you know, I mean, you really don't want to be going through like all this. That's too much. You know, when you're going through a bunch of candles, not good. So we have that right there. And then we have this right here. This is pretty much what we're seeing. Now, what I do want to show you, let's go ahead and hide this. Now, what I do want to show you is I want to show you this zone. So let's go from the very top and let's use our magnet tool so we're very exact. From the very top to, let's go to the bottom of this one. Come all the way over. Now let's go ahead and go to our settings. Let's go to style. Let's go to our midline. Let's go ahead and click on this so we can make it really nice and thick. There we go. And then let's go ahead and say okay. So here we have our potential range high, potential range low. You know, if it breaks below it, then well, it broke below it. Right now, it's just, this is our lowest point, this is our highest point in this particular area. We can see that currently the price action is just underneath our midline. Because of that, this serves pretty much almost like, well, it kind of does, as a rejection area. And you can see that these candle bodies stopped right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm gonna zoom in. See how these candle bodies stopped perfectly? Here, stop perfectly, and this one right here. And right now we're right underneath resistance. Now, what I also like to do is I like to use, and y'all can't see it because it's too low. I also love to use the fixed range volume profile. So I'm gonna click on this. I'm gonna go from the beginning of the swing. You know, here's where it was the lowest point, highest point. So I'm gonna go from the lowest point and just over. Now this tells me where the volume, this is the volume based off of this information. It's not the visible range volume profile. With the visible range volume profile, you can find it over here and you just type in volume profile, I guess. But let's see here, or visible range volume profile. I don't like this one because it relies on what you can see, hence the name visible range. So if you're moving your chart up and down, your levels change. I don't want that. I want something that's fixed. So I use the fixed range volume profile, and that is over here. So if I click on this one more time, it highlights in blue, and you can actually come over here and then see where it's at. I do have this. Now I also love the anchored VWAP. The anchored VWAP, I'm going to go from the same area. I'm going to anchor it here from the start of the move, and then it prints it out. Now this blue line is the anchored VWAP from this pivot, from this start of the move. And I have an anchored pivot here. So it kind of gives me a zone. Now the anchored VWAP, it has to deal with volume as well. And I love volume when it comes to this. This volume down here, I just have it on here because people have it on here. I don't use this. This volume is different than this volume. This volume down here is based off of time. You know, on a 1 hour time frame, where was there more volume? These volumes, it's the average volume. So it's kind of like a moving average where the candle bodies closes. This is an average of the volume. So in my opinion, this is very important. And what it also does is kind of creating a zone. It's almost like a Bollinger Band. Yeah, Bollinger Band. So here we go. We have our point of control, our POC, and price action is currently underneath it. It needs to break above it in order for us to, you know, be bullish on this. Not only that, but based off of our anchored VWAP, its price actions underneath that. So it needs to break above this. What else? It's underneath our midline. So it needs to break above this. And once it breaks above, this is our next level it needs to break. Every level is support resistance. Now, everything that I'm showing you on Bitcoin, you can use on any other coin. And this is why I go very in depth with my thought process when I'm going on Bitcoin or any other coin. And usually the first coin, I do more thought process on it. And then after that, it's just really quick. Here is our 200 SMA. So price action's above this, which is good. It's above this anchored VWAP from back over here, which is good. And also it is, you know, in this range, which is good. It didn't break below that, so it's good. What we need to see is it break above this. All right, so that's all I got on this. Let's go ahead and take this off and put this back on. All right. This is one that we went over, let's see here. I believe it was on the 20th, so 2 days ago. We went over this one and we got stopped out. Very important note. We got stopped out barely. Lost 9%. We entered in 50% of our entry. We got stopped out right away. Does that mean the trade's done and over with? No. Now what you could do to be safer, to have a safer trade, you can, here's your setup. Once it breaks out of this, then of course the 4 hour candle has closed above this, which we kind of mentioned here. Well, let's set this as, let's do an update. So let's put this as our alert. And again, it doesn't mean that you lose. It just means, hey, you got to check up on it. Let's go this, make sure our magnet tool is on. And we want it to close above, we'll do this level right here. Since this is newer. So we're going to do this. We are also going to get this and put it there too, because it's above this high. And we're going to get this. And we're just going to put this here. And we'll move this one up here. And then we'll do this. Okay. So it needs to cross above 40.30, 40.34. 40.34. Okay. No. This was an enter now. So it's not an enter now. We got to wait. And we're going to actually set the alert here for the adding. So let's go and do this. And we're just going to note, add to entry. And I like doing notes. Now, granted, I don't do notes too many times on YouTube just because it takes time. But that one was pretty quick. Okay, so we have our, we have our entry or our alerts. Now, as far as our entry. So enter only when, stay at when 4-hour candle closes above that level. So this over here, center this. Okay, looks good. Take off that entry. There we go. Okay, so this will be one clone, and we'll do this as well. See here. Add to entry only when 4-hour candle closes above 43.12. See, alerts must go off before entry. Before entry. Okay. Man, this is all crazy. Let's get this over. It's over. Let's get this over. Good enough. Okay. And let's go ahead and make it look fancy. Coordinates. Any questions, guys? Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? Let me know. Any coins you want me to do? Let me know. Again, this is your 1 hour of free mentorship. So this right here, I mean, could you enter now? You could, but it's just higher risk. And let's put this about here. This about here. And then stop loss 16%. Be a little bit lower. Is that 25? 21. Copy. All right. So I would like to have this moved over. So this one we can actually take off. Because we lost. We lost. I mean, we could have, the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome's coming in. We could have put our stop loss just a little bit lower and we would have still been in the trade. But it is what it is. We got stopped out. It's not bad though. Nothing too crazy. Okay, and then we'll get this, move this down, we'll move this over here. So we'll squish this a little bit. Okay. It's right here. Let's clone this one because this one looks a better. Get out of here. Okay. All right. Yes, the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. The woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. That is right. That is right. All right. Well, let us look. And I really like having my instructions where the stuff is at. But I can't do it on this one. That's fine. I'll just have it over here. Hopefully it's not too confusing. We'll put this one over here because it's tiny. We'll put it down here. So it doesn't look like it's up here. Okay, I like it. This, I will have to change the color just so it stands out. People, whoa, wowzers. Now, if that doesn't stand out, I don't know what that is. Man, I really want it over here, though. Okay, I can do it. Let's do it back. I feel like everything's over here. I think I'm spending too much time on this. Oh, I know. I can get this. Move it over. So this is one thing that I like doing. I like making my charts look really nice, if y'all haven't noticed. Okay. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. We have our alerts. We have our entry where we're going to wait. We're going to wait for this to close above this. And then for the adding to the entry, our alert must go off first. And then the 4 hour has to close above this. Then we add here. I like it. Oh, let's put the dates. Let's put today's dates. So today is January. Whoa. Hey, we got memberships. Thank you, Alexandra G, for gifting 5 memberships. Now, hey, there we go. Let's see if we can clear this up so we can see that. Let's see here. Now, with this, of course, we were talking about this earlier. The memberships give you access to our members only information. Now, each tier of membership grants you more stuff. And of course, this is members only. This is for everybody, every member here. This one's going down the rabbit hole. This is saying, as far as just some parts of research that I show you. Thank you so much, Alexandria. I appreciate you greatly. And here's just some more information that we got a lot of members only videos. So definitely check that out. Alexandra G with the memberships. Thank you so much, man. That's going to help out a lot of people where they're going to get more information that I don't put out on YouTube, or if I do put it on YouTube, it's, very short. So you don't have to watch a whole hour. So it's going to save you time. So thank you so much. We got Automatic Beats in the house. What's up? What is going on? So happy you're here, guys. So happy you're here. All right, here we go. We got Baba Yas in the house. Jupiter, thank you. Yes, so I did see that. For some reason, I thought it was I was actually researching that right before the show. I thought it was not an airdrop. What's the other one where they sell off? Token unlock, vesting. Token unlock, I guess you can just call it that. But I thought it was a token unlock. And there's like 20% of their circling supply or something like that. So I'm looking for it and I can't find anything with token unlock, but I did see that in reference to the airdrop. So yes, we will definitely be doing that. So now with airdrops, do you expect a sell-off? I do. It's free money. It's free money. So airdrops, in my opinion, are just like, well, it's really like token unlock, because with the token unlock, you have to do stuff, buy the product, and you hold it for like a year, maybe even longer, before they release certain tokens. Sometimes in a month, but we'll just say a year. And then normally when they get it, it's at an increased price from when they bought it. So they're going to want to unload. Now, if it's free, completely free, hey, there we go. Hey, welcome to the TI family. Appreciate you greatly. Kingsley, appreciate you greatly. Thank you so much for being a part of the TI membership and the family. Appreciate you. Now, with this being said, because it's free money, which is even more of an incentive to sell, there may be a drop. So we will definitely look at that. Thank you so much for bringing that up. All right, so let me go ahead and get a new sheet. So Jupiter and token unlock. Airdrop. All right, very good. Let's see here. Going down the list. Okay, I do believe everything is good. All right, so that is that. So this is your setup. And again, be patient, because it could come up and come back down, do a double bottom to come back up again. But here, if you just wait for the candle to close above this. So if I were you, I would check on it maybe in 8 hours, 12 hours. You don't have to be staring at it. Just, tomorrow. That way, if you're up at 12 midnight, then great. I know I will be, but a lot of research. But if you are just tomorrow, check it out, see if you're ready for this. All right, let's go ahead and look at Jupiter. And while this is coming up, I was actually, let's see, do I still have it up? Yeah, I actually do. All right, so I was actually looking at this prior to the video. And so I have Jupiter here, but I couldn't find anything about token unlocks. They were talking about airdrops all day. So Jupiter to issue 612 million Jupiter tokens on Wednesday. It's an airdrop. And this is Masari. So I have the pro account. So one thing I do with my VIP members, I sign up for memberships. I reinvest in the company. I sign up for memberships, and this is a great site, a lot of really great information. And I share this information with my members. So like you're saving a whole bunch of money, in my opinion. So let's click on this. Jupiter to issue 612 million Jupiter tokens in Wednesday's airdrop. It's a decentralized exchange on Solana. It's one of the top 2 DEXs. You have Jupiter and Radium. Plans to airdrop 700 million. Can you see that? Yeah. Tokens on Wednesday. Hopefully let me see if I can. Wowza us. Hopefully y'all can see that. Oh, that's how you can see. Get out of the way. So here, Jupiter, Wednesday, the airdrop is part of the Jupiter annual Juperi event, established through a governance vote in December, with another event planned for 2026. The airdrop will commence at 1530 UTC and aims to distribute tokens worth $612 million. Concerns about the sustainability of the token supply led to the amendment, including a token audit and a burn schedule over the next month. So this is good. Make sure my audio is back on. This is good. So why do you want a burn mechanism? Why do you want a burning of the token? Whenever you burn tokens, it reduces the supply. You reduce the supply, in theory, the demand increases. So here what they're doing is they're giving an airdrop free. They're giving an airdrop for free. And normally, because now more coins are flooding the market, it dilutes the value of the coin, theoretically. And then, since it's free, people are going to sell it. They'll sell it for $50, $100, $10, whatever they can make. And they'll get into some other random coin or whatever. In my opinion, if you do get this airdrop, I would recommend holding it for at least at least 3 months about before the dump happens. Potential, we don't know. Nobody knows. And then you can buy back when we start curving up. But this is what it does. So there's a burn schedule over the next month. Jupiter is currently trading at 87 cents, having decreased by 2% in the last 24 hours. View the full article. CoinDesk. Jupiter to issue, blah, blah. We just read that. What to know? We read that too. Jupiter. Got it. I love Jupiter. I love Jupiter and Radium. Love those two. Oh, it was the same thing we just read. So this is pretty cool. All right, moving on. But yeah, I was actually looking at this. I was like, what? Like, man, they have a token unlock. What's going on? But all I could find was this information. So this is pretty good. Here's some more information. And pretty much that's it. Yeah, I love this site. This site is really cool. And not only that, but I was also looking, where is it? Database. It actually has a token unlock section. Where is it? Yeah, we're going to find it. We are going to find it. Token unlocks. Token unlocks. Should be easy to find. Here we are. Token unlocks. And all this information is available to my VIP members. Yep. They just need to ask for it. And there's sometimes where I'll put stuff in there that I find interesting. But token unlocks, upcoming notable cliffs. We have these. These are all lower mark caps. You know, we have Coin 98, 1 inch, alt layer, grass. Then you can filter this by the top 100. And then here you go, Sui, Mutable X, Aptos, C or CI. I don't know how to say these. This one and this one I don't know how to say. Solana. And it tells you how much of the circulating supply. And of course, the official Trump token. Do I still have this big? Official Trump token. 20% of the circulating supply. So more than likely in April, beginning of April, if you're in profit, you might want to start putting some stop losses, and hopefully you're in profit still. All right, moving on. See here, post unlock. So 7 days. They unlocked January the 8th. Very good. All right, moving on. Well, let's go ahead and continue. So you just go and check in on the list really quick. Very good. So AI XBT, Baba says, time to take profits. Yeah, that one's been going up quite a bit, man. And I want to thank y'all. I want to thank the community. I'm not sure if it was Jesse or username, but they were talking about AI XBT long time ago. And we look at it and everything. And this is before I did my research on it. I said, yeah, it looks good. This and that, you know, we entered the trade. It looks really good. Let me put it in the VIP. Killed it. Killed it. And of course, that one in virtuals. And, you know, they were talking about these coins, both of them, username and Jesse, were talking about this before like the true hype came on. And then, you know, about a week afterwards, more people are talking about it because, I mean, it's just going up. Then I started doing my research, and then we started posting it in the VIP, like a lot of these tokens. And man, hey, Kenny, you are not my favorite. Kenny, thank you so much for joining the TI family, being a subscriber. Appreciate you greatly. Kenny is now my new favorite. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. So this is what we do. You know, we give you setups here so that you can make money, so you can do this. That's my plan. You know, if you have money, join the group, stop messing around, save time. If you don't have money, not a problem. I got you. Like, I will show you how to make money. And then once you make money, well, then you join the group and you make more money. Potentially, hypothetically, not financial advice. I think everybody who has a membership or a VIP or whatever you want to call it, I think that's what they should do, versus teasing you and then make money. And then you join the group and then you realize they're posting like 20 charts a day. It's like, oh man, watch all these videos. They're like 12, 15 minutes long. And it's like 3 minutes worth of content. And it's like, really? And then you ask them about it and they kick you out. You know, call it a funny thing, but I think that's what everybody should do. Show you that you know what you're doing. And then when you make money, because you will, with me anyway, when you make money, then it's like, oh, okay, let me join the group. Let me see what you're talking about. I got a lot of stuff in the group, guys. If you're interested and just want to know more about the group, no sales pressure, nothing. Like for me, this is not selling. If you want it, it's here. If you don't want it, you get everything for free here. Ask me questions. Like, this is so vital. I want to change your life. You have no idea. I want to change your life. Unlike other members or other VIP owners where they want to step on your back so they can elevate themselves. Oh, you want to know how to make money? Well, join my group. And there was one where he was showing a website, free website, and they were asking him, hey, like, what's the link on that? Like, I want to see what you're doing. He said, oh, well, I put the link in my VIP group. If you want the link, join the group. And I thought, oh, that's a jerk move. He's just messing around. Sure enough, I normally watch him like 5 minutes. just so I can get content on what not to do. And sure enough, watched him for 45 minutes. At least 5 other people asked him the same thing. You know, throw out those 45 minutes. Same thing, join my group. Dude's a multi-millionaire, stepping on the backs of his new members so he can get a new Rolex, so he can get a new house, so he can get a new vehicle. For me, I mean, you'll see it. You'll see it. For me, I will show you how to make money. And then, of course, if you want, you join the group. More money. You make more money. All right, moving on. All right, let's see here. So let us do. So we need to do Jupiter. We looked at the information already. Jupiter on MEXC. Ooh, nice. So we were looking at it. When were we looking at it? I'm assuming, and I hate assuming, since I have this here, and of course YouTube says not receiving enough video. So if I start getting choppy, let me know. That way I can just take off the camera. All right, so I'm assuming we were looking at it somewhere here because I have this up here. No, the alert went off. Yeah. So this is where we would have our alert. It did come down here to our buy zone. Not only do I do a buy zone, but I actually give you the price. And I just started doing that because I noticed that everybody does like a buy zone. I was like, oh, come on, man. Like, so I actually put a price here. So your lower entry would have hit and your other lower entry would have hit. Then it's coming up. Your alert would have went off, letting you know, hey, it's doing great. And it will show you, hey, you got your lower entries. And then a bingo and a bango. So from the lowest entry all the way up here, 64%. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So let's go ahead and delete all of this. So once again, this is a setup that we had. Your both entries would have hit and you would have went up 64%. Now, would you have taken profit? That's the trick. That's the trick of this. What I normally do is if I see something like this, like going to the moon, you better believe it. I'm taking some profit and I'm setting a stop loss and moving up maybe like 10, 20% away from where it's at. And then if it comes down, if I start seeing it come down, I sell it all. Like I'm watching this. Like if I see this pump, you better believe it, man. And that's why it's very important. Set alerts. Set alerts. All right, moving on. Mr. Mark says, is the comment section still working? Looks like it's frozen. Yeah, blow up the chat, guys. Blow up the chat. If you are a member, put in some of these emojis. If you are not a member, well then become a member. If you don't want to become a member, just type whatever you can. You know, bingo bango. Bingo bango. All right, moving on. All right. Let's go ahead and look at this. Let's delete our 13 drawings. Let's go to the daily time frame. And let's see what we see. Man, this looks so nice. So we do have a few different zones that I want to point out. So from here to here, can I get it? Let's go ahead and move this over. Now what I did was I selected this one right here. Let's go ahead and clean this up. I don't want this midpoint. Now what I did is I selected this candle body close, and it just so happens to, you know, match up perfectly here and also here. This is on the daily time frame. I drug it over and I used the bottom of this. The bottom of this candle body close right here. So this is my support area. If the price comes down here, there's a very high probability that it's going to find support. We got 10 more minutes. So no more coins, no more coins. This one. Was there another coin that was asked for? I don't remember. I didn't write it down. I think it was just Jupiter. And what I do every day, guys, Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go live 1 hour to give you information on how to trade so you can make money. So we have this level here. We have another level. We go from here to here. It's kind of a bigger zone. And then what I like to do is I like to find the middle. And what you could do, go from the very top. I usually don't do this. I usually go candle body closes. But what you could do is use this and then just kind of see where the middle is if you can like eyeball it. So we have it stopped, it stopped, it stopped perfectly. Let's see, it kind of stopped. So this is pretty much my middle. Now what I could also do is come over here and I'll leave my magnet tool on. And I want to find another box. I want to find another zone. And what I'm always doing is I'm always looking to the left and to the right. And I don't want my zone to be too large. Now this is above, but we have more stops here. I was kind of trying to do, I wanted to do it in this general area from here to here, because it's, you know, here's the middle, and I was trying to look for this. But here we can see that we have candle body closes, candle body closes, candle body closes, candle body closes, candle body closes. And then here we have candle body closes, wick. That's pretty much it, candle body close. So this is actually a pretty strong area. So let me go ahead and undo all these little drawings that I just did. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take this box off. This was just kind of like a template to kind of see what's going on. Take this off, this midline. Okay. So this is going to help me in the future. This is going to help me in the future. Right now, we had this really nice pump and this massive dump. Massive dump. Let's see here. I already forgot when the airdrop was. Oh, in Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday. Is that what's today? Today, Wednesday? Yes, today's Wednesday. Okay, so because of the airdrop, it's free money. People are selling off. So expect a nice bounce. Oh man, this is a really nice one. Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. I really like this. How much did it come down? How much did it come down? 34%. Beautiful, man. Okay. I like this a whole bunch. So what I'm going to do, here's a level. What I'm going to do is the 4-hour. I think it's going to break this level really easy. Normally, I'm doing a bunch of thought process. You're like, I think he's frozen. Normally, I would enter right now. However, I'm going to wait, and I'm going to actually set an alert right here. Set an alert. Set alert. And then you want to set the alert at 0.9416. And what you want to do is you want to have the 4-hour candle close. You know, after it hits your alert, you go and you look, and then you can enter here. Now, if you want an aggressive entry, I would recommend entering right now. And we're actually going to actually do that as far as aggressive entry. So let's do this, and let's go to YouTube entry, Let's go to text. Today is the 22nd and the time is 1. And this is aggressive entry. Aggressive entry. I like it. So aggressive entry right here. This would be a safer entry. Oh, wrong one. Let's do this. A safer entry. Alerts must go off before checking. See, before entry. Enter only when 4-hour candle closes above 0.8369. Now notice what I do, guys. Notice what I do. I give you very exact entries. Unlike most people, most mentors, where they say, enter in the zone, wait for a bounce, blah, blah, blah. And the reason they do that, well, the reason I do what I do is because I want to take accountability for my trade setups. So whenever I show you a trade setup, like on YouTube, that I did on YouTube, these are from actual enter nows. They're not buying this zone. If it bounces here, buy this, blah, blah. And I want to show you this. So here, this is one that we did on YouTube 2 days after the post. This is an enter now. This is not a, enter in the zone or if it bounces. No, this is an enter now. Or set your lower entry here. And, more than likely it's going to hit. And then now you're entered here and boom, it goes up. So here's one. Let's see here. I have this Griffin. We're killing on Griffin. I believe that one, I just did an updated thing. Jupe, we're in Jupe, 1 day later, 45%. UFD, 6 days later, 100%. Is this guaranteed? No, nothing's guaranteed. One thing also, I don't post a lot of charts. So when I do post results, there's an extremely high percentage or likelihood that my VIP members are in these trades. I do 3 setups a day. That's it. Now, granted, we just opened up a DEX group. So I'll do like 1 to 3 a day. There's sometimes where I don't do any on any group because the market's not good or, we just did updates. So it makes it really, really easy to monitor these coins. And I don't think any group can say that, because most groups, what they do is they post like 20 charts a day. That way they can have all these results. But what is the likelihood? I mean, just think of it, 20 charts, that's 140 a week. I don't know about you, but I don't have that much money. So what I do is I make it super easy to, again, guys, join the group. I'm not gonna, because all it is going to be pitching the group. But I make it so, this is just Trump. Radium, 117% is the group. This one, EFT. This one, AI Gram, 3 hours. Now, this is on a deck. No, this is on a Mexi, I believe. But there's some that are only on DEXs. And we post those there. AI XBT, killing it. So we entered it, and then of course we entered it again. And I'm loving it. Members are loving it. So just kind of give you a heads up. So whenever I'm saying like enter now, that's what I'm showing here. This one 92% 1 day after. These are on DEXs, so these are higher risk. Do all of them do this? No. We have a pretty good percentage. I don't want to say like high, but it's pretty high in my opinion as far as winners. Now, are there some losers? Yes. Matter of fact, there was 2, and I'm very transparent. I think there was 2 that were on dexes, and we entered them, and poof, came down. I was like, man, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some, you know. But yeah. Let's see here. So this one would be an aggressive entry. Safer entry is this right here. When was, let me see real quick again. The airdrop 1530 UTC. So about 2.5 hours ago. And as soon as they get them, boom, they sell it because they know it's going to come down. I expect to bounce. Now it may come down more in the next maybe 5 hours because, you know, people were asleep on the other side of the world. I really don't see the price coming down below this. Let's do whites. So what we'll do for the aggressive entry anyway, how far down is this? And if y'all are interested in 12%, that's nothing. Get out of here, man. I want 20%. I want 30% lower. And again, guys, if you're interested, you know, definitely send me a message on Telegram. I'll give you some more information on that. And no pressure, you know, I give you information on it. If you like it, great. If not, you know, you can get all the stuff for free here. It just take you longer, but you can get it for free. And that's me questions too. But for this one, we're already done though. So no questions, no charts. Let's see, we're finishing up on this thought process. Man, 14% lower, that's it. And we have really nice, this is our bounce zone. It's almost a waste. It could happen. I mean, again, people on the other side of the world. We'll put lower entry, but it's only 14%, man. Those are baby numbers. Those are rookie numbers. Come on, give me a 30. Give me a 35. Oh, well, what can you do? What can you do? Here we go. We have that there. Now, what I'm wanting to see is I'm wanting to see price come up, come down, come up. Our alert goes off. And here's the instructions. The alert goes off. Then you look to see if the 4-hour candle has closed above this level. 0.8369. I'm just confirming I did the right one. And if it did, then you enter the trade. You don't want to enter if you look at it 12 hours from now and you see the candle closed here, but it has not hit the alert. You don't want to enter it because what could happen, it could meet this resistance right here and then come down and then come up, come down even further, come up, come down, break through this level. Your lower entry would hit, but it's best to wait for the alert to go off. And it's not like 50% away. It's barely any percent away. I do like this. I would actually post this in my group, but I posted my max already, which is 3. What happened? Do I have an alert on this already? No. It looks different. Why does it look different? It looks different, right? I used to be able to do something here. Add alert name. So that's different. I guess they just did an update. Okay. That's different. Great. I like it. I like it a lot. I think this one is going to be, sorry about that, Jupiter, Radium. I really like. Those two are the top two dexes on Solana. And here we go. We have your YouTube aggressive entry right here. A safer entry would be once this happens. Let me give you a target. So let's just say we entered here. Our first target. I don't want to do it. I forget, what is the market cap on Jupiter? Let's look. So knowing the market cap tells you a lot of stuff. One, it tells you how high you can set your target. And two, it shows you what to expect from the move. Now, granted, this is a pretty good market cap, 1.36 billion. Now, look at this move that it made. That's huge. For a market cap of this, that's huge. So I would just make it look nice. I would do my target right here. So here would be my target. So 50%. And let's do the coordinates. That way it makes it really, really nice and neat for you to enter the trade. Target. And then of course you'd have other targets as well. But I like this one quite a bit. See here, username. We were just talking about you, my friend. We were just talking about you. How you and Jesse have been giving us alpha and amazing coins, AI XBT, virtuals, and all these other coins. And I want to thank you guys, man. I want to thank you so much because you're absolutely killing it. Absolutely killing it. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. I do thank you very much. Thank you, CCM, for showing up today. Appreciate you greatly. And once again, guys, this channel will make you money. Not financial advice, because I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on the internet who knows how to trade. And I am willing to give you all of my information. You just got to ask for it. Ask me questions. Ask me about charts. I give you my thought process when it comes to setting up charts, what I'm looking at, the zones, targets, stop losses, lower entries. I give you all that information. And for me, that's extremely important to understand the who, what, where, when, and especially the why. And if you haven't already done so, definitely smash the like. If you haven't, I don't know why. I don't know why you haven't. I'm giving you alpha, guys. I'm giving you alpha. We do this every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until the next time. I'm not sure what time it is your time, but it's always time to make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. Everything that I say is from experience. This is what's going to save you so much time, so much money, and so much effort. Like, it's super important. Now, if you're in the VIP, I have videos that are 3, 4, 5 minutes long on average. If you want to make money, I will show you how. I would offer the free group, but it's already full. I have a huge wait list. So more than likely, if I do let 3 or 4 people go, the spots are filled. Not only that, but when people do sign up for the VIP because they're making money in the free group, I am very, very invested to make you money in this free group so you can get the VIP. When those people leave the free group and get into the VIP, well, there's just so many more people that are trying to take their spot. I would strongly recommend getting the VIP. You're going to make money. Now, granted, none of this is financial advice. It's never hopes and dreams and empty promises, nothing like that. See what I do. See if this makes you money. I give you my real life experience based off of my trainings, based off of my teachings, what I would do at that moment versus what everybody else does, because they want to sell you their course. They want to sell you all that stuff. I show you that my stuff works. Do we win? Yes. Do we lose? Sometimes. That's part of the game. But what I do is I show you all this so that you can see, oh man, I lost today, but Joe said he lost too. So it's okay. That's what I want you to realize, guys. If you like the content that I provide, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and leave me a comment in the comment box. And I'll see you on the next video. And as always, let's make this money. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.